this is the main menu for Full Throttle Remastered. And I'm Jinjin. And this is Jinjin Plays Full Throttle Remastered, Part 1. So, I have only watched family members play this game when I was younger. Basically a kid, I remember my older siblings playing this game. And of course, as you can see, the how to play, it is a point and click game. So you just click in the direction that you want to go. And then, when you want to interact with something, you basically hover over something and you press the left mouse button to open up the interaction menu. This is the menu. And of course, if you click on the skull eyes, it lets you look at something. If you need to talk to someone or use something, you press the mouth of the skull. If you need to pick up and punch, use the hand. And the kick is the boot. Of course, if you need a little help, you just press the shift button to help highlight things, to quickly find the objects. Now, inventory. Right mouse click. And you choose it with the left button. Drag the object out to use it. When an inventory item is selected, it will appear inside the cursor. Move the cursor over the objects to interact with it. And then you just press the left mouse button to use it. And of course, with the keyboard, you can do the same as the mouse. You can press the left right key, the enter button for attack, tab to change weapons. This is while you're on the bike, obviously. And that's it for the how-to. Let's make sure the controls are set up. It's interesting that they have a display for the PlayStation 4 in this one. But I guess that's because you can play it with the PlayStation 4. Well, you can buy it for the console. Alright. Yeah, I better not click that. New game. And as you can see, LucasArts from 1995.
Whenever I smell asphalt, I think of Marine. That's the last sensation I had before I blacked out. The thick smell of asphalt.
And as you can see the difference.
And the first thing I saw when I woke up was her face. She said she'd fix my bike. Free. No strings attached. I should have known then that things are never that simple.
Much smoother with remastered.
When I think of Marine, I think of two things. Asphalt and trouble.
Rip Burger, you're dumber than dirt.
Oh, Mr. Corley, if you'd only listen to my plan, my vision.
I know your plan, Rip Burger. You're waiting for me to die so you can take over my company.
Oh, sir, that's horrible. I am not waiting for you to die.
You know I've never liked you, Rip. But you have business know-how and killer instincts that I respect.
Why, thank you, sir.
But this latest idea of yours, riding up to our shareholders' meeting with a gang of bikers? Who do you think you're fooling?
The shareholders, sir. It's good PR to be seen hobnobbing with real Corley Motors customers.
What do you know about our customers, Adrian? You've never even been on a bike.
Well, you know I'd be on one right now, sir, if it weren't for my destabilizing inner ear condition.
Ah, your ears are fine. It's what's between them that scares me. Now there go some boys I could ride with. Step on it. Let's find out who they are.
Hey, Ben. You know, Ben, we're broke.
Yeah?
And if some cash doesn't come our way soon, we're in big trouble.
Relax. I have a feeling something's coming our way. Something big.
And the surround sound headset. Notice the difference. between
You
us
better
and-
stay out here, Rip. This place is bikers only. All right. Who's the guy that drove over my car?
What could possibly be taking so long?
Maybe old man Corley got himself in trouble.
Yeah, maybe they took the old guy out back and worked him over with a 2x4.
An appealing notion, but improbable. More likely he's boring them to death with some tale of the glory days.
But Malcolm, isn't that illegal?
Not back then, it wasn't.
So who do you ride with these days?
He rides with me. Although I'm sure he'd much rather be riding with your little club.
I told you to wait out in the limo, Rip Burger.
I thought you might like some help with your sales pitch, sir.
Sales pitch?
Yes, we have come here today to offer you and your men employment. Mr. Corley requires an escort to the annual Corley Motors shareholders meeting.
Does this look like an escort service to you?
You would be well compensated for your time, of course.
Not interested.
It's fairly obvious that you could use the money.
Listen, I said we're not for rent. The polecats are not goons for hire.
Not even if it were Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Rip Burger? That does it. I'm gonna...
Hold on there, Malcolm. If you don't mind, I'd like to step outside with Mr. Ripburger for a little chat.
Excellent idea. And the doctor says he only has a few months to live.
That's bad news for all of us. He's not just a nice guy. He's also the last motorcycle maker in the country. What happens to Corley Motors if he dies?
Don't worry. I have a plan. And if you come to the shareholders' meeting with us, you'll find out what it is.
No dice, Ripburger. The polecats are not thugs for rent. If you want to buy muscle, you should go find the Rottweilers.
The old man says it's the polecats or nothing.
Then I guess it'll have to be nothing.
And that's your last word?
That's it.
Well, I'd like to make you just one final offer. Bolus, take this coat and go get his motorcycle. We'll have to tie up this little 200-pound loose end. It will need to look like an accident.
That stuffed shirt actually thinks I'll leave him in control of Corley Motors when I go. Boy, is he in for a surprise.
Hey, where's Ben going?
Your colleague has decided to accept our generous offer after all. As a matter of fact, he's gone on ahead to scout out the route.
He did?
Well then, let's roll 'em, boys. Yahoo! Corville, here we come.
I can't believe how long it's taken for the opening. And of course it tells you the controls again. And you may have noticed that I've been pressing F1 to switch between the render mode. And you notice a big difference. Ooh. What to do? Oops. Kick. Some things you can't select. There we go. I think that was autosave that popped up over here. Yee.
Empty boxes. He really should flatten these, so they can be recycled. Warning. Do not play in or around dumpster. Do not kick dumpster. Do not sleep in dumpster. Usage of this container for disposal of human remains may be a violation of local health ordinances.
Surround sounds pretty good.
They're empty. They're empty.
Let's kick it.
No,
Punch it?
I can't see any use for those. I've woken up and worse.
Don't know why that's there.
I've woken up and worse.
Ah, that's part of the dumpster, I guess.
I've woken up and worse.
Okay, what's this? That's part of the dumpster. Part of the dumpster. Well, looks like we're just leaving. "12 minutes of opening." Boop.
Good thing Ripburger didn't touch my bike. Good thing for him.
Oh. We gotta
Some
find the
joker
keys.
took my keys. I don't like that.
go inside.
Open up.
Let's see if he does a boot. Huh. Don't think you could do that.
I, fixed your door. It was sticky.
Look, I don't want no trouble. Just leave me out of this mess.
Now, what shall we do? Let's have a look at the piano.
Man, I wish they had a jukebox. Yeah, right. Those might look good mounted on my handlebars. Nah. Those might look good mounted on my handlebars. Nah.
Let's see.
Good thing that's a badger.
Why?
'Cause if that were a dead polecat, I'd have to trash the place.
As you can see, I like clicking on everything to see what happens and what they say.
This your pit bull?
Nah, that's my baby picture.
That was a bit insulting, I think.
Whoa.
Watch it, that's my sister.
Yikes.
The monitor doesn't have any controls. The monitor doesn't have any controls.
What else highlights?
Ah, booze. What's this?
It's a big blobby gray shape. I was taking an art class.
That's one big fish.
Yep.
It's great that you could just go like this. Doo-doo-doo. Though I don't know why I want the register.
It's empty, don't get any ideas.
Talk to the bartender.
Looks like you're out of customers.
Yeah, your gang took off with those well-dressed gentlemen. So what'll it be, Mac?
I'm looking for my keys.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think you're in on this whole bum deal.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do about it?
Ooh.
What do you have?
What you got
What do
for
you
a
got
headache?
for a headache?
A little sympathy,
Thanks.
but not much.
Alright.
You want something?
Where'd everybody head off to?
What am I, the cruise director? Maybe they're up on the Lido deck. You want something?
I want to know who knocked me out.
Maybe you just passed out. You should learn to handle your liquor. You gonna order something?
No.
Oh, look at that. After saying everything, you won't order.
You know what might look better on your nose?
What?
The bar. Now don't mess around with me.
All right. I got your keys, but I don't know nothing. They had guns. They told me to stall you as long as possible.
Why?
I don't know. I overheard them say something about an ambush up the road.
What else?
Nothing. Look, man, here are your keys, all right? Oh, someone did say something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
They didn't do too good of a job there. But why ambush the polegats? I'd better get moving.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see if there was something written on this. Well, time to get going. so much better in remastered. I noticed a difference with the sound audio as well. Back in the day, 1995.
When I'm on the road, I'm indestructible. No one can stop me. But they try.
Hey, ain't you the A#1 polecat honcho?
Kind of forgot the rules for this.
And you're in my way.
Well, get used to it, bud. When the Rottweilers hit the road, we own it.
Look, I'm serious. Someone's ambushing the polecats.
Someone's ambushing the polecats? Oh, heavens! Whatever will we do?
That does it.
Come on, kitty! Let's get down! Don't give up! That's the spirit!
There we go. There goes my bike.
I'd like to make you just one final offer.
Something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
I have a plan.
They had guns.
Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Something about an ambush up the road.
I have a plan.
Jeez. This looks so much better.
Man, this is gruesome. My editor better print these in color. Now I have to get you some help, I suppose. Ah, quit moaning. I know someone around here who can fix anything.
What are you?
I'm a mechanic, and apparently a pretty good doctor as well. My name's Maureen.
My name's Ben. Why did you hit me over the head, Maureen?
You were in an accident. A reporter found you and brought you and your bike here.
My bike? What have you done with my bike?
Brought
Well,
it back
sounds
from the
slightly
dead.
different too.
Sort of like what I did with you. I need a little help getting it finished, though.
Who are you?
Maureen, remember? If that's too hard, maybe you should just stick with Mo.
Do you have a last name?
I prefer not to use it. What about you?
Same deal.
Then it's Ben and Mo forever, I guess.
Where'd you learn bikes?
I grew up working on them with my dad. One summer we did nothing but restore this old hardtail together. I mean, we scrubbed every bolt until it shined. But he took off one day and he never came back. So I switched to toasters.
Toasters.
You live in this town?
Well, Melonweed's not much of a town. What's left of it is sinking about a foot a year. People either learn to adjust or they leave, which is fine with me.
Not a people person?
I'm just better with toasters, that's all.
Toasters again. Their voice sounds slightly different when you go from between the renders.
This an authorized Corley Service Center?
You could call this a Corley Service Center, but I don't have the official paperwork.
Ah, an illegitimate Corley operation.
I prefer to think of it as a renegade Corley operation. You seem more concerned with me than your bike.
How's it look?
It looks better than it did, but you gotta help me out. The front forks are wasted, so you'll have to get some new ones. And someone stole my welding torch. Can you believe that? I can't finish without one. And last but not least, I patched up your ruptured gas tank, but you're out of fuel and I don't have any.
Where am I supposed to find all this stuff?
You can hack it, tough guy.
How am I supposed to find your torch?
I don't know, set up a dragnet. Still can't believe someone would steal my torch. Who around here would do a thing like that?
Where am I gonna find new forks?
Well, they don't have to be new, just not broken into little pieces. You could start by asking Todd in the trailer across the way. He runs the junkyard.
That's a good spot.
Where's the gas?
Well, there's a whole tower full of it at the edge of town. I have this crazy, irrational intuition that tells me maybe it's worth checking out.
Actually, I think I can handle it.
Good.
I don't have any money to pay you with.
Hey, this one's free. I haven't touched anything besides a toaster for so long. Getting my hands on your hog has really been a pleasure.
Well, thanks.
Don't sweat it.
Yeah, I've already said how's it look. There we go. Don't know what happened there.
I gotta get out of this town, fast.
Trouble with the law?
Not in this county.
Then what's the hurry?
This is a tough choice. My gang's in trouble, there's gonna be an ambush. Someone tried to kill me. I'm after him.
My gang's in trouble.
Polecats?
How'd you know that?
Big emblem on the back of your jacket.
They're headed for an ambush, so I gotta catch them.
We better get this bad boy back on the road then, huh?
Well, I'll let you get back to work.
Let me know if you need any aspirin or anything.
Gonna need that for the gas. What's this photograph?
Who's this?
Oh, that's me and my Uncle Pete. He took care of me after Dad split at this place he called the Mink Ranch. When he died, he left it to me.
You're a mink farmer?
Nah, that place went belly up long before he died. But I still go back there whenever I need to get away for a while.
Look at the rendering.
I hate seeing her like this.
Why? It's really my best side.
Let's see if there's anything else to click on. That's all to exit. Nothing down here. All over here. Nope. 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 Okay, guess I'm going.
Oh, good. You're not dead yet. I might still get a quote.
I heard you saved my life.
Yeah, but don't worry. I wasn't trying to. I was just looking for some nice roadside disaster photos and you helped.
Who'd want a picture of me bleeding?
It's not the blood. It's the way you were, all twisted up like a pretzel.
Listen, I've gotta stop an ambush.
Ambush? Really? Where?
Somewhere between here and Corville. My crew is escorting some VIPs to the Corley Motors shareholders meeting, and there's an ambush waiting for them somewhere up the road.
Let's see, maybe this one.
Yeah?
This is hard for me. I need...
Come on, man, spit it out.
Could you give me a ride in your car? I've got to stop this ambush.
You're right. We have to get to the ambush, all right. But I'm afraid I'm without wheels at the moment.
How did you get us here?
Hitched.
Well, I'd better be going.
All right, drive safe now.
It's interesting that they were able to get a hitch. Let's see, anything to click on.
Find us a ride yet?
No.
Mailbox. Looking at. Oh, saving auto.
It's empty.
Yep. Is there anything to click on? Master Miranda. Nope. And I guess this is the way out. Hey! Liar.
Thanks for the lift. Now I got a quote for you.
Huh. Yep. And of course I couldn't click on it because it was dark. And you can't... And it wasn't allowed. So now I have to go. Alright, we're here. There we go. Can't go here. Is there any way to click on? Let's go here. Man, it's so fast walking. Door. Knockity knock knock. Something turned on.
Locked, but flimsy looking.
Who's out?
I'm a friend of Moe's. I need...
Listen, I didn't take no welding torch. You hear me? I'm no crook.
So get off my back already.
How did he know
Hey,
I needed a
I'm
welding
trying to do
torch?
my art in here, buddy.
I don't got time to waste on bums like you. What do you want? There you lousy nobody.
This is important.
Not to me, you freaky looking hood. Now beat it. I got a guy coming to look at my yard. So blow. You knock for a reason?
There's some sort of shop down there.
There you lousy nobody.
Steel bars in the glass.
What else can I click on? Sandbags.
Probably all that's holding this dump up. They'd just fall apart.
Chimney, huh?
Smells like burning metal down there. No.
Let's kick it. What else can we do before we kick down his door?
Apparently this guy has a dog.
Okay.
No thanks. This sandbox has been taken over by a big dog.
Let's see what
It's
we
even
can do.
sadder looking inside.
This is obviously the welding. The welder.
It's even sadder looking inside.
Sorry, dude, we're gonna kick down your door. He's already gone.
His decor has a strong carnival coin toss flavor to it.
Come on, is there anything to take? I'll click on.
It's locked up with steel brackets.
Cabinet.
Looks like a cabinet to me.
Well, let's see if there's anything in it. Ooh. Take.
My mama's face has dripped down into the dirt.
Wouldn't look good on my bike. I'm not putting my lips on that.
I didn't want you to.
I pictured him having a much larger fridge.
Is there anything in here? Meat. Let's take it. Obviously, it's for the dog. No. You know what?
A lockpick won't help there.
Bummer. Now, is there anything else in here before we step back outside? Nope. Out we go. Let's see. Let's grab the meat and put it down there.
That's not one of meat's many uses.
Well, it will get the dog.
That's not one of meat's many uses. No thanks. This sandbox, no thanks. This sandbox has been taken over by a big dog.
Why do I lockpick then? Yeah, let's take it. Yeah, if you would.
Steel bars in the glass.
I have no clue where to go.
The population is greatly decreased, and now the odds are greatly increased that I may someday get a chance to kiss your lips. I thank the Lord.
Can we get down there with this?
For the apocalypse.
A lockpick won't help there.
Folks are mostly dismayed.
Where do I go?
But sugar, I won't let it go to my head. My mama's face
Did I miss something in there?
into the dirt. But I'm still chasing Chitlin's whiskey and skirt.
I have no clue. Nah, we're just gonna have to leave this area and come back. Off we go. Somewhere else first. Let's see. Is there anywhere over here? Nope, I'll go in here first. A junkyard. Let's see if it's locked.
Heavy looking.
Maybe this chain. Oh, look at that. Oh, that works. Nope. have to roll that up. I doubt the meat will work for this. You never know.
That's not one of meat's many uses.
Alright, we're gonna have to come back here later once we've got something to weigh this down. So, over to here next. Just look at me, running so fast! The vibrations from the surround sound headphones. Ooh, lockpick. Okay. Okay, now I guess we'll be going up the stairs. Let's climb. Okay. Maybe not. That's interesting. Yes, let's hightail it.
I don't walk.
Yep.
I bet that thing's full of gas. If only I could get in there. The top of this fence is electrified.
Ugh. Let's see, is there anything else? I guess we'll pick it up. You just never know when you might need it. Clearly there's gotta be somewhere else to go. So instead of climbing it, we'll lock.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
Is there anywhere else I can go? Because seriously, the only thing I can do is this, but an alarm goes off. What is subway for high? Pick up a lock. What would that be good for? There's only 3 places I can go to. Clearly they all sync with each other.
That's not something I want to lock.
Sure. Maybe we'll see if that chain... We can lock the chain. That's the only thing we can do.
That's not something I want to lock.
What are we gonna do?
Heavy looking.
You know it's heavy looking.
Open up, Todd.
Yeah, like that would work. Don't know
Todd's junkyard. Open up, Todd.
Let's see. There's nothing really to click on. There's nothing that I can do. What's my inventory? Stuck for ideas. There's nowhere else to go. Oh, dearie, dearie. Maybe there's something here we missed. We've missed something, but what? You know what? Go back to the guy's trailer. I have a feeling there's something to do there. But I don't know what. Something to do with the meat, I bet.
That's not one of meat's many. Apparently this guy has a dog. That's not one of meat's many uses.
Giving the meat to the dog is. Let's do shift. Yes, we've already done all this.
That's not one of meat's many uses.
I'm running out of ideas, man. Maybe I missed something inside.
Get away from my door, you bone.
That's not something I want to lock.
You stick around long enough and maybe they'll pick you up with the trash. Ha!
That's not one of meat's many uses.
So that gets him
Hey,
upstairs.
dirtbag, I ain't home. Yeah, you lousy no.
What am I doing? Alright. Maybe we'll do it while he's there. Here he comes.
Get a life, you loser.
Kick door him while he's there. Yes. Yes, that's how we're meant to do it. Knew there was something we're missing. Alright. Let's see if he's got anything.
This view defines true beauty. I think he's had enough. I think he's had enough.
Well, where else am I going to go there? Oh, wait. Boop. I've already looked at that, but I thought so. This one's new. Whee! Finally!
I nominate that as least offensive of show.
Dead, but
Here's
sugar,
the
I won't
torch.
let it go to my head. My mama's
That's my welding torch. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was just lying around.
A pair of forks, little gas, and we're set.
Should have not clicked on the torch so soon. Come on. Let's see what else we can click on. Let's do the quick reveal. Alright, let's do the quick look and then click on all of them before we carry on to the next area.
now the odds are greatly increased that I may someday get a chance to kiss your lips.
I don't collect art, and I also don't collect whatever that is.
Each day for the apocalypse.
Not a bad version, really.
Folks are mostly disfigured or dead.
I don't collect art, and I also don't collect whatever that is. I don't collect art, and I also don't collect art, and I also don't collect art, and I also don't collect whatever that is.
But I'm still
I nominate that as least offensive of show. I could try, but it wouldn't die. I had a dog with a funnel on its head when I was a kid. Kick the little tin doggy, maybe later. I'd rather just get out of here.
Come on.
I don't want to start a fight with that thing. I hope he's not trying to bring these to life or anything like that.
Well, looks like we did everything here. Now it's time for maybe the junkyard. Junkyard. Might have to do the other one. Thought so, there's only this two to do. This one it is. So is there something I'm missing in here?
The top of this fence is electrified.
I tried clicking on this. Didn't highlight it. Good thing I can do shift. So that's what I do. I hide behind there when it's time.
Remain where you... Hey, I don't see anybody. Maybe nobody's there. Set off the alarm.
Maybe somebody's just fooling with us.
You must have missed that last guy.
Well, if you could hold this thing still while I'm shooting.
I'm going down for a closer look.
I don't see nobody. He must have run away.
Nah, we would have seen him running from the air. He must be hiding up in the tower.
We got him treed.
Let's go up and get him.
Maybe I'm just still off with that bike thing. Do I want to take it? Let's see if it lets me.
I don't touch anything without wheels.
Oh, come on. It's a floating wheel device.
I don't trust anything without wheels. I don't touch anything without wheels.
Maybe we can siphon gas from it?
A gas can won't help here. Don't think so.
Well, what am I meant to do, huh? Talk on the radio, I guess.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
There's only 3 things to do.
I don't touch anything without wheels. I don't touch anything without wheels. I'm not putting my lips on that. I don't trust anything without wheels. I don't touch it. That's not one of... That's not something I want to... A lockpick won't help there.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be something I can do.
A gas can won't help here.
Do I just go hard again? This is really confusing.
That's not something I want to...
Oh, I didn't click on it properly, I guess.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
Come on. Seriously, you wanna... Are you siphon
I'm
it?
not putting my lips on that. No.
How am I meant to...
I'd say that's where the gas goes.
Well, we don't have anything to transfer.
I'd like this thing a lot more if it were full.
Yes. How are we gonna make it full?
Don't think so. No. I'd say that's where the gas goes.
That's all you do. How do we get it out? How are we getting you out?
I don't touch anything without wheels. Don't think so. Don't think so. I don't touch anything without wheels.
I'm touching this gas cap.
No.
All you do is open and close it. How are we gonna siphon it?
I'd say that's where the gas goes.
Yes. But how are we gonna get it?
I'm not putting my lips on that.
Seriously, can't find what to do.
Don't think so. I'm not putting my lips on that. Don't think so.
Let's just go hide. Nope. Maybe. Let's put meat.
That's not one of... A lockpick won't help there.
Click on it with the gas can. He just pops it down. And then he does nothing. It's going round and round. I know I'm missing something.
No way. I need it. I'd like this thing a lot more if it were full. I'm not putting my lips on that.
Why not click pick up? You take it away. Come on.
I'm not putting my lips on that. Don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
Can't get to it from here. I'm not putting my lips on that. I bet that thing's full of gas. You can't get to it from here.
Yeah. Not expecting that. Press the space bar. This is not helping. I am missing something.
Open up, Todd. Heavy looking. Open up, Todd. Open up, Todd. It comes out a hole in the bottom and goes over that pulley to the other side of the wall. Heavy looking.
There's only two options. Yeah. Eee.
Open up, Todd.
Let's see, what did I do to get him to run there? Alright. Let's see if we can throw this in. Nope.
That's not one of meat's many uses.
I am already stuck, damn it. I know I'm missing something from somewhere. Let's go back here and highlight things. Maybe I missed something inside. Aha! The hose! I did miss something. The hose, which is what I needed. Highlighting things does help you sometimes. So when you're stuck, see what you can highlight. Back to here. Time to get my gas. I finally do what I need to do. There we go. I can grab the hose. Come on. That's a lot of work you're making me do. Whoops, wrong. Seriously? Yep.
Hey, who's that down there in the yard?
It's him. Get him.
Where?
Over there. Quick, you go around the other side and we'll have him cornered.
Where'd he go?
Let's call in all the gas.
Boss? No, let's call on reinforcements.
Did you see where I hid? You probably lost all the gas.
Good. You get this from the gas tower?
Not exactly.
Just a pair of new forks and we're on the road.
Don't know how I'm going to do this heavy one. Probably something at the gas tower. Maybe. Hard to say.
Don't think so.
Really? So there's nothing here. So I'm wondering where to get this heavy item. Sandbags. Somehow. Not sure how.
They'd just fall apart. They'd just fall apart.
How about this one?
No thanks. This sandbox has been taken over by a big dog.
How do I get the sandbags then? Maybe I'll kick you. Something heavy. Seriously?
Probably all that's holding this dump up. I'm not putting my lips on that. They'd just fall apart.
I need to take something.
No.
There's nothing in here to help me.
Hello? Smells like burning metal down there. It's even sadder looking inside. I'm not putting my lips on that. No. Bars.
This is so hard finding something to wait.
It's even sadder looking inside. I'm not putting my lips on that. No. Bars. No thanks. This sandbox has been taken over by a big dog.
Where are the meats for
Steel bars in the glass. That's not one of meat's many uses. I'm not putting my lips on that. Apparently this guy has a dog. No thanks. This sandbox is no thanks. This...
Well, let me put
That's not one of meat's many uses.
It is, feeding it to the dog. Don't know where to get this thing.
I'm not putting my lips on that. Steel bars in the glass. Steel bars in the glass. There's some sort of shop down there.
I know there's something to do with this, but I can't figure it out. I have to take a break for the night. Be back tomorrow. Oh, did not notice that.
Not on foot.
Of course, that's out of town. You don't want to go out of town, and that's out of town too.
I don't walk.
Is there anywhere else we can get to? Nope. Wish there was.
I don't walk.
So, I'm just gonna call it a night. Actually, there's something I haven't done before.
That's not one of... A lockpick won't help there.
I need something to keep this.
No. That's not something I want to lock.
How do we get over?
I'm not putting my lips on that. It comes out a hole in the bottom and goes over that pulley to the other side of the wall. It comes out a hole in the bottom and goes over that pulley to the other side of the wall.
You know, we need to pull this up, but our problem is we don't know how to keep it up. Just like how he jumps for it.
Open up, Todd.
Alright, everyone. Gonna call it a night. Time to save. So I've only completed 18% of this game. Let's see what bonus. Concept art. Jukebox. Audio commentary is off. That's interesting. Well, that's it. Time to exit. Stay tuned for part 2.